Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Bad Apple Wars, and we are at the end of Shikishima's route. So we are going to finish this chapter 9, which we're probably gonna eat the apples, and then we're gonna go get our ending, and then we'll get our epilogue and check our CGs, and that's what we're gonna do. So I might not start Higa's route in like this particular path. I'm not sure, just because like sometimes I get into, okay, like I played a bunch of this, and then I have, so it's like, it's kind of nice for me if like, okay, I played the route, and then maybe I play something out, and then like, so I'm not, I don't know, I haven't quite gotten down with, I get into a mode, like I record a bunch of this, but then if I'm in the middle of Higa's route, what's going to happen is then, okay, now I need to catch up on Code Realizer, I need to catch up on Nameless, and then I forget what happened. So it's kind of easier if I'm like, oh, okay, now we can just play a bunch of Nameless and get through a route, and that, you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see how long this part goes. If it's like 10 freaking minutes, we'll start on Higa's route. If it's like at least a half hour, we'll probably just leave this one a shorter one than normal, and then Higa's route will start in the next part. So we'll see. Oh, okay, I was just, all of a sudden the music like disappeared, and I was like, what happened? Anyway, the apple turned gold. It changed. Apples are falling in front of everyone, glittering and sweetly fragrant. Grab them, you guys. They'll revive you if you do. No, I don't want to go back. I must eat this and ascertain for myself my sister's fate. Oh my god. Oh! That's a Nishi, guys. He turned into a good apple? I must eat this and ascertain for myself my sister's fate. I'm gonna eat it. I'll eat it and go back to my old life. Me too. I'm going back. There are still some flowers that refuse this choice, I see. No, that is acceptable, for it is up to the individual to decide whether or not to take the apple or not. I'm not going to like the end of this path. This path's going to like make me sad. Well, look at you all. You've done it. I have to say I'm pretty touched. Akko and me, Yo and Anishi, they all took their apples. Shikishima and I have taken a hold of our own forbidden apples, too. We won. We really won. Oh, yeah, we did it! You're really something. It was thanks to all of you that I was able to see this through to the end. I thank you. Spacey, this is all thanks to you. You brought everyone to this point. No, I didn't. To think, this is the forbidden apple. Pretty gaudy when you get a close look at it. Never would have thought that rotten piece of crap would turn into something like this. I wonder if it'll hurt to eat it. Although it does smell nice. The time has come at last to face reality. I'm kind of scared. Feels like my whole body's shaking. We can start over now. Still can't believe my eyes. Everything happened so fast. If you'll excuse me, I shall take a bite, though I know not whether good or ill awaits. Goodbye, Anishi. I'll be praying for your sister's safety. Farewell. This is sad. We get to see everybody leave in this part. We never normally do that. He left. Sonny might not be waiting for me, but I still gotta live my life. He's been crying his eyes out, but he's still gonna go. Well, hey, you never know. Maybe she's been reborn by now. If she has, I gotta go see her. Can't let her be lonely now, can I? Anyways, I'll be seeing ya. This part hurts my soul. I know they're all going back to their lives to be happy, but I miss them all. I'm loath to say goodbye. However, I must bid you adieu. Gosh, well, what do you expect from Ouija? Ain't that the truth? Okay, well, I'm gonna go too. Ouija, Kukue, take care. I'll be praying that you'll be able to take back the things you've lost. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. We're gonna have a nice, touching, beautiful kiss with Shikishima before we leave. They're all disappearing. The only things left are the fragrance of apples and the fading after images of their departure. It's so sad, but also happy. Shikishima has been watching all this time, burning the scene into his memory. I feel like he's about to say something. Like, what a wonderful composition. Guess I'll go see him too. This is so sad. I don't want everyone to leave. For reals, though. I wanted to stay here. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. If we live and remember each other. Yeah, defo! We promised, right? Don't you forget it! So it'd be so fun to find them because, like, we know Alma's a doctor. We'll be like, Alma, you saved my life! That's awesome! Bro fist! And, like, he's gonna be, like, fucking, like... If Alma was, like, 30, he's, like, 40... He goes, like, 45. So we'll be able to see him somewhere. And I really feel like Narika's from the 80s, so it's kind of like... She could have been from the future. So, you know what I mean? Like, we'll actually be able to find them. They'll be all adults and we'll be, like, a teenager, but... I also seriously wonder, too, like, maybe we aren't supposed to be, like, totally modern. Like, maybe we are from the past. Because maybe somebody else showed up and they're from the future. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I won't. There's no way I could ever forget all of you. See you then. Up till the very end, Alma looked at me with that same piercing gaze that he gave me when we first met. But it doesn't scare me anymore. He's a wonderful friend to me now. He turned his back to us and left. I wonder where he's going. Somewhere. Somehow. Let's meet again. Maybe he's not leaving. Catch you later. We part from all of our dearest friends, precious memories of them etched into our hearts. Leaving this nightmarish academy... We walked side by side until, without realizing it, we had made our way here. It's a rather dreary place, but I always came here to paint, and you were ever by my side. This place and my memories of you are connected. Same for me. I don't think I'll ever be able to forget the image of you painting here. Still, I must admit that I'm glad I was able to finish this without leaving you behind, like what happened with Sanzu. Yeah. If you had, I'd probably have just stayed right here and never done anything. This is a long goodbye. I'm getting choked up. That reality is crushing my heart. It may sound ironic for me to say so, but please do take care of your health. You have to see my painting. I'm going back all for the sake of this one single painting after all. Right, until I see your painting, I promise. I won't forget, and I promise I won't die again. Not until I see you again. How is she making that promise when he's gonna die like 90 years before her? He has to be able to be reborn. Shikishima, let's make sure we meet again. A pinky promise, then. I promise I'll finish my painting, and you promise to come look at it. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. Are you scared? Your hand is shaking. I'm terrified. You're shaking too. There's no guarantee we'll meet again, or that I'll be able to see your painting, or that we'll ever be revived. Spacey, so long as I have you with me, I can do anything. Yeah. This is so sweet! I can't do it, guys! I don't want to do it! I just want to... Can we just stay in this moment? I'm so scared of how this one's gonna end, where it's just like, oh, it was nice, I have these beautiful memories, and I grow old with these memories of someone that I met in basically hell. And, oh! Guys, I can't. No. I have a final request. Would you lend me some courage? Smile and tell me it's going to be okay. It'll be okay. I'm going, and so are you. Oh, right. One last thing. Shikishima... What is it? The painting. The one for the graduation ceremony. What did you try to paint? Well, you'll simply have to wait and see. I'll leave it at that for now. All right. I'm looking forward to it. Now then, let us meet again. In the future. Yeah, in the future. Guys, no, I can't. I'm gonna cry because I just don't see this going well. He's from like 90 years before. And he's gonna die, so he's gonna finish his painting and he's gonna die, and please tell me he's reborn. Well, expelled students at last. Wonder how they'd react if they heard that the 7 roles were a test to select souls worthy of returning to life. Maybe they'd be angry, or... Who knows? What does it matter anyway? They're gonzo now. How absurd. They'll immediately find themselves overwhelmed by despair and end up back here, whether in this life or the next. Oh yes, quite right. Inescapable, really. Such a meaningless job. You might be right. But for now, let's just be happy that they've made a little progress. That's what teachers are supposed to do, right? What? Really? Well then, let's be happy. Wham bam, thank you, Buckethead Man. All this teaching. Of all the teaching is such a worthless profession. You think I'd be able to read that right the third fucking time we read it? But still, no. Still. Guys, I can't handle this. My cough smells of blood. I breathe in and cough once again. I'm alive, painful though it may be. I can breathe. My heart is beating. I've truly come back to life. I still remember everything that happened at the academy, and that one person who means more to me than anyone else. That girl who tried to understand me. Her existence is burned into my very soul, like a shadow born of the summer sun. What a wonderful thing. I slowly get out of bed. I'm all right. I can still move. I have strength enough to take hold of my brush. On the tip of my brush is a vivid blue paint, the color of the sky, unlike that of the academy I saw in my dream. My palette contains swatches of yellow, red, and white. The hues are so brilliant I could cry. I rush to begin my work. Yet, when the painting is half finished, it's so bad I can't help but laugh at it. It was like an unaddressed letter, written in a code only I could understand. This would absolutely not do. I think for a while and decide to paint a completely new composition on top of it. I recreate the last picture I painted at the academy, surrounded by red sky, except this time with true colors. Feeling refreshed, I apply layer upon layer of vibrant colors, hoping to make sure that this piece reaches you. Can you imagine he writes a letter and hides it in the painting? So much dust. The storehouse, which hasn't been open in years, is filled with the same old smell of mold. Still, instead of just making it seem dirty, the wall-to-wall coating of paint flecks lends it a unique appeal. This was a studio. Thinking back, I recall that many people here in the past have hoped to become artists, though none of them were able to realize that dream. What's this? Propped up against the wall is a squared object covered in a white cloth. Curiosity overcomes me and I remove the cloth. In that instance, I'm rendered speechless. The painting captures my heart in a single glance. Passion, intensity, and a unique aesthetic. I check the signature and see my last name. It is unmistakably from someone in my household. After that, I search for an old diary left within the house. So we're going to meet his descendant, but it might be him reincarnated. Oh God, that's so weird. I start to read about the person who used that workshop. I want to know who painted that picture. Natsuko Shikishima painted this. He died at the age of 17. He painted and painted until the moment of his death, passing on once his final work was completed. He told one of his servants to be sure to never throw the painting away so that it could reach many people in the future. I have to pass this on. I find myself saying so as I close the diary. It's strange, but in that instant, I'm sure this must be my job and not anyone else's. I wonder, because he sees something and it touches him. I really seriously fucking wonder if he was oh God, please. It would be so amazing if he was reincarnated, but he has to remember. He has to remember who he was. He has to remember his past life, bitch. He can't. The blue sky. A whole year has passed since I ate the forbidden apple at that school and woke up in a hospital bed. Sometimes, when I'm just passing time like this, I wonder if everything that happened there was just a dream. But even now, after all this time, I remember everyone and everything that happened there, as well as the promise I made. So it wasn't a dream. It couldn't have been a dream, right? Here you are, have a copy of our town's magazine. Enjoy! Somebody stuck a magazine in my hands while I was spacing out. Glancing down at the front cover, I spot a particular headline. A solo exhibition is on display. Solo exposition. Exhibition. Oh my God, Spacey, learn to read! If I had never met Shikishima, I probably wouldn't have cared at all. Now let's see. A special solo exhibition of a young genius artist who died prematurely is being held at the local art gallery. Oh? Natsuko Shikishima was born in the Taisho era and died at the young age of 17, known for his delicate avant-garde style. Natsuko Shikishima. It couldn't be. Guys, I can't handle this path. I know she's gonna like fall in love with his descendant, but it's still not him, right? And yes, it is. Then it's okay. Excuse me. I heard you could see Natsuko Shikishima's paintings here. Of course, right this way. It can't be, but if it's a miracle, I'd like to believe it. The instant I see the painting, I cry. It has a familiar composition to it, and yet it's completely different from the ones I saw at the academy. I can tell exactly what's painted there. It's a picture of a sunflower. I'm beside myself with joy. I try desperately to keep myself from clutching at the picture and wailing instead of crying quietly to myself. Excuse me. After a short while, someone calls out to me. Surprised, I quickly wipe away my tears, and when I turn around, my breath stops. Because it's him. It's his descendant. Oh, it really is, and he looks just like him, guys. You're Shikishima. But the instant the words escape my mouth, I realize that can't be. Shikishima lived in the Taisho period. He's long since passed away. The person standing in front of me looks so much like him, and I have a strange sense of closeness to him, but he's still not Shikishima. My last name is in fact Shikishima, but it is? I'm related to the painter of this work. Natsu Shikishima was my great-grandmother's younger brother. His great-grandmother's... Oh, I see. Oh, my apologies for bothering you. I couldn't help myself. Here, take my handkerchief if you like. Thank you. And so, this painting is... Oh my god. There's something about that smile. He's like... I know. It's like he know... Oh god, does he know? Is he... I'm just gonna pretend. This is Natsuko Shikishima's last work. It's called Promise. Promise. Do you like it? Yeah, I love it. I love it so much that I think I might have been born to see it. Or something like that. Sorry to say something so ridiculous. Oh my god, it's gotta be him. He knows. Not at all. I thought so as well. That this painting might be addressed to you. And also, that I was born to deliver it to you. Oh? Now I'm the one apologizing for saying something strange without warning. I surprised you, didn't I? No, not at all. Would you mind if I asked your name? I'm Shikishima. Haruhiko? Haruhiko. Yeah, Haruhiko. Shikishima. Haruhiko Shikishima. My name is... We know what our name is. But they couldn't probably put it in there because that wasn't... But, like... Guys. I think that he is fucking Shikishima reincarnated. Because he's like, I thought it was for you. Like, he just knew. Like, when he saw us standing there crying, he's like, I just had a feeling it was for you. Oh, my God. It's not him, but it is him. But he doesn't remember. But he kind of sort of almost, oh, my God, I wish he would remember. I really want him to remember and be like, I remember that. I remember that academy. I don't remember anything else, but I remember that academy. I'm working at my part-time job today. I started helping out as a guide on Shikishima's traveling exhibition. That's so sweet. At least it's not his descendant. It's his, you know, great nephew. Like, good morning, Shikishima. Likewise. I'm sorry to make you come in every day. I know you're on summer break and all. It's okay. This way I get to see Shikishima's paintings every day. You mean Natsuko Shikishima, right? The way you talk, it makes it seem as though you knew the actual Natsuko Shikishima. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Now I'm jealous. What? I ask, feeling as though I heard him mumble something, but he doesn't reply. Maybe it was just my imagination. By the way, are you free tomorrow? I have someplace I'd like to show you. Yeah, no problem. Where are we going? It's a secret. It's not far from here. We will need to take the train, though. I kind of wish that we had, because I know who the hell was. I'm pretty sure he's... yeah. Wow! Look at all these sunflowers. The train shudders as we pass through a tunnel, revealing an entire field of sunflowers. Do you like it? Yeah. I'm glad. Okay, give me your hand. Oh, okay. The field has uneven footing. Hold on tight. Let's take a walk. Come with me. What's he getting at? Just now when he offered me his hand, it looked like he had blended together with my Shikishima. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. It's because he is. We're holding hands, but I can no longer see into his heart. I take his hand without hesitation, squeezing it tightly. It's so warm. His hand is exactly the same size as my Shikishima's. Are you thinking of Natsuko again? Huh? You sometimes confuse me for Natsuko Shikishima, don't you? What? Why? Why would you think that? He's like, because I was him? He knows. He fucking knows. Just a feeling. Now I'm really jealous. What? I'm grateful to Natsuko Shikishima, though. I had no idea what I was born to do until I found that painting of his. That painting showed me what I needed to do with my life, and it led me to meet you. That's because I love you. I fell in love with you when I saw you crying in front of that painting. It was like it was meant to be. Because it's him! It really is, guys! He just doesn't know it. Oh, I'm just gonna go with that. I'll say it once more, Spacey. I love you. Oh, well, I love you too. Truly? Yes. Who is it that you love? Natsuko or me? What? I knew it. Shikishima with long hair. It's pretty. I want to see more than just these summer sunflowers with you. I want to see the fallen leaves in the autumn, the cold winter snows, and the blooming spring flowers. I want to share their beauty with you. Yes. I love you. It's so adorable. It's sad. It's him. It's fucking him. You know it is. Bet you know it is. And you know it's him. You know it is him reincarnated. But it's so sad because it just makes me like... It makes me sad because it's like we couldn't actually be with him, but he doesn't also remember, but I think he actually kind of knows somewhere. Like... He's like, how did you know him? Like, but so like, there's going to be a point where she's going to be like, okay, so here's the thing, right? So I died, and I went to this weird fucking academy, and I met him, and we fell in love, and then I came back, and now we met you, and I think you're his reincarnated spirit. That's all I'm saying. Because you know he didn't go back to the school, because he completed something that he needed to do, and he probably went on and was reincarnated. And is now, what's his face? Shikishima 2.0. 70% done. All of our Alma stuff is done. We got all of our... Look at that. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. I'm so confused here. Oh, because this is like... I thought we were in the Alma stuff because I saw Alma and then I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, okay. That's the good apples, bad apples route. So eventually we'll have Higa in there too. And that's all we're supposed to get. Yeah. I actually came in here for the gallery, but I kind of forgot what I was doing, and I saw flowchart, and I was like, let's go there. So there we go. Aww. He's so sweet. No. Guys. No. I definitely do think his, like, great-great-great-grandnephew or something. Great-great-grandnephew is totally, like, his reincarnated spirit. But it's kind of adorable that he was kept in the same family. And he looks just like him. I mean, Jesus. Oh. But it's still sad because I want to believe that just because it makes me feel better than, like, he died, he went off, and, like, now he's, like, walking around in the afterlife, and we're in love with him, but also his great-great-grandnephew, and it's just weird. Like, it's beautiful and sad at the same time. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, aw. Aw. No. Look at that. That's so him with long hair. It so is. Guys. So fucking cute. Oh. We know that's the reincarnated, but I still like this one, so this is where, you know. I know that this part's a little bit shorter than normal. I don't know if I want to necessarily start Higa's route right now. I think we'll start it tomorrow. So, yeah. So I know this part's going to be shorter than normal, but I feel kind of guilty sometimes when we jump into instantly starting, like, another route right away. Like, at the same time, like, I feel like we need a little bit of a breather. Because I like it when we end a route for me, and then I'm like, okay, I can take a couple days before I, like, start the next route. Give myself a little bit of a breather to adjust, like, absorb. And we didn't do that with Alma. And then we saw that, like, halfway through frickin' Satoru's route. I'm like, I still can't get over Alma! I'm a little I mean, there's still, I'm not going to lie, like, Alma's still, that one's, like, so far the best. This one is bittersweet because it's, like, it's sad. So I really, it makes me sad for, like, how Higa's route's gonna go, because he's technically born 15 years before Alma. So if Alma was, like, 30 when we came back, Higa's, like, 45. That's gonna be a little bit weird. So this, they did the, like, oh, it's a descendant of his and it looks just like him, and you can leave it up to interpretation if you think it's him reincarnated or not, because... You know what I mean? Like, maybe it really is, if you think about it. I mean, because he went back, he finished that painting, he died, and then he wouldn't have ended up back in Navae. He would have probably gone on, like Sanzu did, you know? The quote-unquote second graduation. She touched someone's heart, she probably went back and crossed over and got to continue on into another life, reborn, or is just floating around as Sanzu, tormenting Yo, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. And Shikishima went back to his life, completed that painting knowing that he didn't die alone, technically. He had us, he loved us, he painted that painting for us, and then he died, and then his great-grandnephew, or whatever, grandnephew, finds it and is like, oh, yeah, oh my god. And then the second he sees this, he's like, I knew it was painted for you. Like, he just knew, and he doesn't think that's weird. He's not like, it was painted just for you, and I was born in order to make sure you got that painting. Yeah, because you're his reincarnated spirit, and you fucking know it. You know it. Oh, so beautiful. There's a part of me that almost wishes he remembered. Like, not fully remembered, but at least is like, yeah, no, it's okay, I got it. Like, not... Like, I'm so jealous that you're in love with my great-great-grandmother's little brother. It's more like, I gotta remember, like, I have weird dreams of this place with a red sky. And she's like, you'll remember it someday, sweetie. You know. I don't know. It's a bittersweet ending. I have mixed feelings about it, because, like, I just want to believe that he is the reincarnation. But at the same time, it's sad because she remembers. Like, Spacey remembers, but he doesn't. And then she's got to think, she's like, I love this man, but I still love the other Shikashi. And it's like, they're not the same, but they are the same, but they're not. And it's just, it's confusing. It's got to be confusing. It really does. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. So again, sorry that it's a little shorter than normal. We'll start Higa's route tomorrow. And then, you know, we'll do our normal, like, hour-long ones or whatever. But we're getting close. We're getting close to the end, guys. I know we only have 2 more routes left, but this one kind of went fast because we kind of skipped through some stuff, which we'll probably do in Higa's route too. So I wouldn't expect that one to be much longer than this. And then we'll see with White Mask. I'm not sure, because I'm assuming some of the stuff's going to be the same as with Satoru. So we might skip through some of that. But we could potentially finish this before the end of the month. So I'm probably going to be posting up another video like we did, back in June or whatever. Like a video, like, which games do you want to see? Cinderella Phenomenon was the 2nd highest ranking after this and Nameless. So that one we might do. We're definitely doing Hakuoki after Code Realize, so I'm not even worried about that. But I do have a bunch of other games that I got on the Steam, like Summer Sale and everything like that. So I might do another video and say, okay, here's all the games that I have. You know, this is what you got. This is what the voting was when we did the prior vote. Obviously, Cinderella Phenomenon came in third to Nameless and Bad Apple Wars. So we could totally do that one. I'm kind of planning on maybe doing that one. But if there's other ones with the new ones that I have that everybody wants to see more, we could do that. So I do have an even longer list of ones. I'm not sure. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or if I'm just going to do Cinderella Phenomenon and then just kind of just like pick one that's appealing to me. I don't know. But, because I'm not sure. I mean, like, you guys both voted for Nameless and for Bad Apple Wars, and I have loved every single second of both of them. I know we would have gotten to them eventually, but I trust you guys almost more than I trust myself with picking games. I really do, because I'd be like, I really want to play this one next. And everyone's like, no, play Nameless and Bad Apple Wars. And I was like, I might not have played the... Damn, I'm so glad we did. So, you know. So I'll see. I'll see if you guys still want to do Cinderella Phenomenon or if you want to do something different. But I really feel like I think the way we're going, this, Nameless, and Future Blessings is all going to wrap up before the end of the month or at the end of the month. So we're going to be going in the next couple of weeks probably with a bunch of new games coming. So holy hell. So yeah, I might do a video like that. If I don't, then we'll just do Cinderella Phenomenon and I might just throw some games, like one of those other, I don't know, one of the ones that I already have a thumbnail for, because there's a bunch of new ones that I don't have thumbnails for, and then we'll just see. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of get that out there. If you remember any of the other games, yeah, you don't even. Don't. If I post a video, then do that, because otherwise I'll lose track if you guys post on this one. Besides, by the time this comes out, I hopefully will have recorded a video and posted that up, because I'm like really ahead. I have to be ahead. I have something that is coming up in sometime in August that I may be away for. I'm not sure yet at the moment when I'm recording all this, but I want to make sure you guys have videos. So I am really, really heavily pre-recording everything at the moment for all these. So these will all be up. Because I honestly have no idea when or if, but I might not have time to record for a little while in August. So see, this is why I pre-record. And I was already weeks ahead, and then I put up like 2 videos a day, and then I was like, oh, I might have something in August that's going to stop me from recording for a little while, and that's going to, damn. Okay. So I was like, shit, no sooner. I'm like, I never have anything to do. Now I do. We'll see though. I don't know yet, but you know, it shouldn't be a disruption. So all of these are way pre-recorded in advance. I think I'm like 2 weeks ahead at this point, possibly even further. I'm not even sure. So yeah, we're gonna keep up with that as much as we can, just so that you guys aren't out videos. I think Sims will be the only thing that's impacted because I don't record those during the week. I record them all on Saturdays, but whatever. No one will even notice. Like, I'll just spread out some videos. It'll be like every other day or something. Anyway. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.